In a rare sit-down with Cuban President Raúl Castro, Cuba's Roman Catholic Cardinal Jaime Ortega told reporters that he is in discussions to liberate some of the country's jailed dissidents. At a press conference in Havana, Ortega said the 4-hour meeting with the Cuban leader was a, quote, magnificent start. You may understand that the church is interested to produce relief for the situation of the prisoners, he said, something that could include the liberation of some of them. And this is what we were talking about directly. Now, the church has already called for the release of some of these prisoners, but the nature of these high-level talks is unusual here in Cuba. Earlier this month, Ortega successfully negotiated with government authorities to allow a group of women protesters to march. The protesters, who call themselves the Ladies in White, are the relatives and friends of dissidents imprisoned in a 2003 government crackdown. They typically march every Sunday and, until Ortega's negotiation, had drawn hundreds of pro-government demonstrators who would calmly surround their marches and drown out their chants with slogans like, "This street belongs to Fidel." The communist island's relations with the Catholic Church have been historically strained, though did soften in the 1990s when a reference to atheism was removed from its constitution and through a visit from Pope John Paul II in 1998. Now, Ortega was quick to point out to reporters that no deal had yet been struck with the Cuban government for the release of some of these prisoners. He said this was only the beginning. David Ariosto, CNN, Havana.